Cuneiform. Sumerian cuneiform is the earliest known writing system. Its origins can be traced back to about 8000 BC, and it developed from the pictographs and other symbols used to represent trade goods and livestock on clay tablets. Originally, the Sumerian made small tokens out of clay to represent the items. The tokens were kept together in sealed clay envelopes, and in order to show what was inside the envelopes, they pressed the tokens inside the clay in the outside. Its notable features includes types of writing system and direction of writing. Cuneiform can be hard to write, but once you get the hang of it, you will get used to it.
Egyptian hieroglyphics. Writings arose from proto-literate symbol systems in early Bronze Age around the 32nd century BC, with the first decipherable sentence written in Egyptian language. Dating to the 2nd dynasty, 28th century BC, Egyptian hieroglyphics developed into mature writing system used for monument inscription in the classical language of the Middle Kingdom period. During this period, the system made use of about 900 distinct signs. The use of the writing system continued through the New Kingdom and the late period, and on into the Persian and Ptolemaic period. Late arrivals of hieroglyphics use are found well into the Roman period, extended into the 4th century AD. With the final closing of the pagan temples in the 5th century, knowledge of hieroglyphics writing was lost. Although attempts were made and its script remained undeciphered throughout the Middle Age and the early modern period, the decipherment of hieroglyphic writings would only be accomplished in the 1820s by Jean-François Champollion with the help of the Rosette Stone.
The Dewey Decimal System was introduced in 1876. How to understand the Dewey Decimal System? The Dewey Decimal System is a logical and popular books classification system for library and schools. You need a library and understanding of decimals and numbers. Step 1. Understand that the Dewey Decimal System categorizes books according to 10 broad classes including computers, technology, arts, and literature. The Dewey Decimal numbers on the spines of books are called numbers. The Dewey numbers and the first 3 letters of the author's last name make up the book's call numbers. Step 2. Learn the classification within the 10 main category which divide books according to the subject matter. For instance, the 700 class are subdivided into 10 digits including drawing, painting, and music. Step 3. Consider the subdivision within the subdivision. For example, within 750 painting, you will find color, symbolism, religion, and human figures. Step 4. Divide the subdivision into section. The subdivision of the class 700 arts include the subdivision 750 painting, which includes 759 historical, which comprises as a section as 759.11 Canadian, 759.13 American, 759.2 British. The decimal and the Dewey Decimal System lets book be organized into smaller, more precise category. Step 5. Arrange books numerically on shelves within the library according to Dewey numbers. Step 6. Scan shelves of similar numerically groupings that pinpoint a selected book. The Dewey numbers range from 001 to 999. Did you know the creator of the Dewey Decimal System, Melville Dewey, preferred to spell his last name D-U-I.
The first practical sound movie in 1926. In New York, Warner Brothers debuted Don Juan, the first Vitaphone sound film, developed by Bell Telephone Laboratories in 1926, and the first publicly shown Tokyo with synchronized sound effects and orchestral music. but no dialogue, starring John Barrymore. Vitaphone was a sound film system used for features films and nearly 1,000 short subjects made by Warner Brothers also, and its sister studio First National from 1926 to 1931. Vitaphone was the last major analog sound on desk system, and the only one which was widely used and commercially successful. We jump to the Bell's personal research after the telephone. In 1925, as Bell Telephone Laboratories Incorporation. And in 1925 to 1984, Bell Telephone Laboratories is an industrial research and scientific development company owned by Finnish company Nokia. Nokia Bell Laboratories, formerly named Bell Labs Innovations, owned 1996 to 2007. And that's all. Thank you.
First computer introduced in public, 1977. The Tandy RadioShack Model 1, also known as TRS-80 microcomputer, was the first computer released in 1977. It is sold by Tandy Corporation through the RadioShack stores. It is one of the earliest mass-produced and mass-marketed retail home computers. In the mid-1970s, Tandy Corporation's RadioShack division was a successful American chain of more than 3,000 electronics stores. Tandy had 11 million customers that might have buy a microcomputer, but it would be much more expensive than the $13 median price of a RadioShack product, and a great risk for the very conservative company. RadioShack operates primarily as an e-commerce website, a network of approximately 500 independently owned authorized dealers, and as a supplier, parts for the public.
Artificial Intelligence, 1980s.
The artificial intelligence is really techniques that help machines and computers mimic human behavior. Artificial intelligence at the highest level is the device being smart. How it becomes smart under the hood then is the next layer of the machine learning, which are the general techniques or variety of techniques that are used to make device smart, and there's a further subset which is called deep learning. Artificial intelligence is gonna be used in everything, so I'll give you two examples. So if a car has intelligence built in, or can see the world, so looking for what's on the road or looking you as a driver, and being able to anticipate and course correct when something goes wrong or something jumps on the road.
In the medical field, new treatments that will come from the analysis of reams of data to detect cancers and diseases.
Today's machine is smart, and they're smart because of AI. And AI still has a dependency on us, people. We're making it possible. The next phase is when artificial intelligence is able to walk on its own. If we do our jobs right, and if artificial intelligence is done right, the actual implementation is totally transparent to a consumer.